A whole planet struck by sudden amnesia, including me. The first thing that comes back to me is a corridor bathed in dim light. It was chaos. People were scattering in all directions, their faces twisted in fear. The air was thick with the stench of smoke. Among the panicked crowd, some stood out in dark uniforms. Who were they? Military? Law enforcement? Private security? I couldn't tell. But they had their guns trained on me, shouting something. I didn't wait around to find out what they wanted. I ran. I can't say what my job was, but one thing's clear. I'm quick. Maybe it's genetic, maybe I'm mechanically boosted. That part's a blur. But I was fast enough to dodge them, make my way through the chaos, and find myself on a landing platform. There, I jumped into the first small transport ship I saw and just took off, left everything behind, the planet, the chaos, the unknown threats. I remember hitting the closest jump gate. There was this massive energy surge, and then I'm not sure. Next thing, I was orbiting an entirely different world, this pristine tropical paradise called Lushara. The onboard computer warned me about this place, something about it being forbidden. But what choice did I have? The ship was falling apart. I ejected, and here I am, stranded on an uninhabited world. The first thing I notice is the sound of waves. It's soothing, rhythmic. My eyes flicker open, and for a moment, I just lie there, staring at a sky so blue it feels like I'm dreaming. I sit up, feeling the sand beneath me, fine and warm. The beach stretches out in both directions, fringed by trees that look nothing like the gray concrete of where? My head throbs as I try to remember. I'm wearing an orange jumpsuit, the kind you see on prisoners, workers. I can't remember which one I am. There's a tattoo on my forearm, some sort of emblem, but it means nothing to me. I check my pockets, hoping for clues. All I find is a small datapad. I turn it on. The screen lights up, but frustration kicks in as I find most files encrypted. One folder opens, though. A photo of a woman in a pilot's coverall, her smile unfamiliar yet oddly comforting. The beach is deserted, the ocean stretching to the horizon. I turn around, facing the dense jungle. The air is clean, a stark contrast to the smog I vaguely remember choking on. Where is that? Gallacor Prime. The name surfaces in my mind, but it's like trying to hold on to smoke. My stomach growls, reminding me of most immediate problems. Food, water, shelter, the basics. I might not remember who I am, but I know I need to survive. It's weird, though, how I instinctively know how to use the tools in the emergency kit from the pod. Like muscle memory. As I walk along the beach, I can't help but marvel at the beauty of this place. The water's so clear, I can see colorful fish swimming close to the shore. Birds with bright plumage flit between trees. It's peaceful, but an undercurrent of anxiety gnaws at me. I'm lost, literally and figuratively. I pause, taking in a deep breath. The air tastes of salt and something floral. It's strange, this mix of fear, confusion, and wonder. I should be panicking, but part of me is captivated by this alien paradise. My pod is half buried in the sand, its once sleek exterior now charred and warped. Scavenging through the wreckage, I try to salvage anything useful. That's when I hear it, a heavy thudding sound. I turn and freeze. Looming before me is a creature like nothing I've ever seen. It's as big as a bull, but covered in armor that reminds me of an armadillo, only way more intimidating. Its eyes lock onto mine, and for a second everything goes still. Then it charges. Adrenaline kicks in. I leap to the side, barely dodging its rush. The creature crashes into the wreckage with a force that sends metal flying. Without thinking, I dive into the water, my heart's pounding in my chest as I swim, putting distance between me and that thing. Ahead, I spot another island. It looks peaceful from a distance, but I've learned my lesson. Looks can be deceiving on this world. As I reach the shore, I notice more alien creatures, different shapes, different sizes, but all potentially hostile. I realize I can't go back to the crash site. There's more equipment there, sure, but it's not worth tangling with that armored beast again. It's clear now. Survival here is going to be a game of wits and caution. Every step, every decision could mean the difference between life and death. And somewhere in the back of my mind, a thought nags at me. I need to keep moving, keep searching. There's more to this planet than its beauty and dangers. There's a mystery here, and somehow it's tied to the riddle of my own lost memories.